Rogues?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
they just finished.
Yeah, I saw a Slither Blade on the board. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, for reference, this match was Rogues versus Dredge.
Going to game trace.
They're going into game 3.
Yep. They have 19 minutes left on their clock.
Okay.
You know, the bad part about me doing commentary right now is I can't start tearing things down.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah, but then I have to do it afterwards. And then I still don't get home at a reasonable time.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
Alright, let's see what this Rogues deck is.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we going to see a Whirler Rogue?
I'm going to go onto Google and type in MTG Goldfish Rogues. Budget Magic article from September of 2017 with rogues in it, and there's Slither Blade. So I'm assuming that's what this is.
Okay, I see Fairy Miscreant. I like it. Una's Blackguard. Okay.
Oh, that's a rogue lord basically.
Yeah. Vapor Snag, Remand, Earwig Squad. Seems fine. What's Thieves' Fortune? Wait, what is that? Prowl?
You may pay this card for its prowl cost if you deal combat damage to a player this turn with a rogue.
Oh, that's interesting. Is
And
this modern?
it's like a yeah, it's a tribal instant
Rogue.
that is like weird brainstorm that puts cards on the bottom instead of on top, and it looks at 4 cards.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's see if this is the same deck. This looks really similar to my mono blue deck, which, by the way, was the first deck to ever be on the stream ever.
Remember this card in Standard? Everyone tried to make this card work.
I don't remember people trying to make it work, to be honest.
It didn't work. What is rogues? Yeah, good question.
It's a subtype of a creature.
It is a creature subtype.
That's really all I can give you. Because other than that, it just looks like... Hey, Dan.
Well, I mean, there are a bunch of like rogue synergies from Morningtide.
Yeah,
So
it's budget magic. It's like my mono blue deck.
hey, I'm sure people played rogues back when Morningtide was in Standard. Worse slivers? Budget slivers? I don't know if it's even that. I don't know if it's even similar to that at all.
It sounds more like budget merfolk.
No, because this is a tempo deck playing like Remand, Vapor Snag.
Okay. So it's literally mono blue burn, but with the rogue sub theme.
Sure.
Yep. It's like the same deck.
Merfolk is not a tempo deck.
Merfolk is an aggro deck.
Yeah, Merfolk is definitely an aggro deck.
When you can like turn 3 people because you have Merfolk lords. Probably not turn 3. It's like turn 4, but still same thing. Like that's considered an aggro deck. Tempo aggro? No.
I mean, I guess if you had to come up with a deck, if you were
Tempo
going to
aggro, but that's like
if you were going to invent the term tempo aggro and had to pick a deck to fit it,
like
then
me,
sure.
That's kind of like me saying like I play aggro control.
Yeah.
Makes 0 sense.
Well, I don't know. Like the Blue-Red Wizards deck in Modern, you could argue is a tempo aggro deck, sort of.
It has 2 different ways it can play, yes. But I think that you're running Trickster and Cursecatcher and Merfolk. That's tempo. Wizards is tempo 2.
You're running those because those are the best Merfolk at 1 and 2 mana.
All right, Dan
The
K MGG. Also, if you capitalize the K, it wouldn't be a problem, but really, it just looks like Dank. Dank MTG. Dan Croppo.
no, I still think Merfolk is an aggro deck.
But they are tempo
There,
plays.
yes, you can make tempo plays in an aggro deck and still be an aggro deck. Humans is an aggro deck.
Spreading Seas, aggro.
You're playing Spreading Seas to facilitate Island Walk.
Yep.
You're removing blockers. Removing blockers is an aggro play.
Yeah. I do not. I hate to say this again, but I do not like the way this guy organizes his graveyard at all.
It's fine. He has a pretty good turn one here.
But I'm just saying.
I have no idea what that land is, by the way.
What?
What? Yeah. What is that? Underground River? Is that what that
yes,
says?
It is.
Is that the Pain land?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Relic.
Remove blockers, kill player.
Grixis Death Shadow aggro deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. It has a lot of disruption, but it's an aggro deck.
Mono blue in standard is tempo.
Yeah.
It's play a dude, attack, counter everything my opponent does, and keep attacking with the little dude I have.
Modern does not have a tempo deck.
They're aggro or control or mid range.
No, that's not how that works. Because that big dude doesn't come down until like turn 3 or 4, and then the game is over after like turn 5 or turn 4 every time. Turn 2? Sure.
Wait. Who's playing Death Shadow in turn 2 and how?
I mean, you can
but
you have a
it's
really
like
good
It's
hand.
like a 12-12.
Yeah.
Like it's a 1-1, sorry.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
Gurmag
yeah.
Angler?
Yeah, you
whatever.
can play turn 2 angler, yeah.
That's fine. Like I'd say that turn 2 angler, that's aggro.
The majority of games played by Death Shadow don't look like tempo games to me. But
I agree.
But
There's
sure.
times that you have to play tempo, like when they play against me playing Storm, because they have to leave up Stubborn Denial every time. Every time they pass the turn to me, if they're not killing me, they have to leave up a Stubborn Denial. Creeping Chill.
Not a whole lot has happened. Fetch Shock, Thoughtseize to 15, Cycle Street Rave to 13, then Fetch Shock to 10, 3/3 Death Shadow.
But it's not good enough. It's the 3/3. It gets bolted.
Yeah. People don't do that.
Yeah, they don't play it till it's
There's actually no point in playing out your Death Shadow there, because it's not like you're killing them next turn.
Exactly. Unless you have, like, you're like, I'm going to draw 3 Street Wraiths and a fetch land this turn, on my next turn, so I'm going to play my Death Shadow this turn. And I can't do that unless I play my Death Shadow this turn.
No, you do. You do. Mono blue and standard is play Siren Storm Tamer, untap, play Curious Obsession. Protect my Siren Storm Tamer until I win the game.
Until I have enough mana to hold up Counterspell plus 3 mana, dude. In that deck, 0/4, +1/+1 for each island you control, +1/+0.
Tempest Djinn?
Yeah.
Not against Esper or Mono Red?
See, but that's situational. It's situational times where it's not.
How are you ever tempoing out a control deck?
You're not. You have to play aggro against them.
Or not tempoing out a control deck. I meant Mono Red. Tempo decks are meant to play on mid-range.
We're not even talking about this game. We're just talking about this.
No,
thing.
because it's being played pretty slowly.
Yeah.
Phil had an early relic. Means Daniel basically didn't do anything.
Yeah, I also still dislike how he puts his exile face down.
Yeah,
not,
that's actually, well, I mean, that's legal, but like.
But it's not Bomat career.
Cast Golgari Thug. I don't hate casting Golgari Thug here. Actually, no, it's terrible. What am I talking about? Because if it dies, it just puts itself back on top of his library.
And you don't want that.
Yeah.
You need a dredger in your yard.
Modern staple Una's Blackguard.
So this like is this deck.
Yeah, definitely. This is an uncommon out of Morningtide.
What did you just see?
Each other rogue you control comes into play with an additional 1/1 counter on it.
Oh, it's counters too.
Whenever a creature you control with a counter deals damage to a player, that player discards a card.
Ooh, I like it. Spicy.
Not very good against Dredge,
No.
who will gladly discard cards.
What did you just see? You saw...
You saw modern staple Una's Blackguard.
Yeah. You didn't know? That's a gemstone cavern.
Gemstone Mine.
Mine, sorry.
Gemstone Cavern is a different card.
It is. It's a very different card. My bad.
Yeah, he does need to just cast Loam.
Yeah. There you go. He's going to do it. Look at it. Look at that.
He, like, puts cards that are on the stack on the right side.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
So he remembers. All right, here's an Una's Blackguard. Coming in. Coming in. It's a 1-2. Is that right? What
It's a
decks were
1/1.
Exo today? It was Martyr Proc and Mono Red. This is round 4. This is the final round because we only had 16 people because you weren't here today, Dan. You would have made it 5 rounds if you were here. And Luke won that, so Luke got first. Well, drive faster. So while we were talking, a Narcomoeba was hit. I don't know what that card is. That
is
played.
modern staple Stink Drinker Bandit.
Wait, what? Is that the actual name of
Yes,
it?
that is the actual name of the card. Whenever a rogue you control attacks and isn't blocked,
And it has Prowl.
He prowled it. That's how he
All
cast it.
these look like Ad Nauseam? Wait. Oh, yeah, I can see it.
I'm just making names up.
Yes, he's just...
I can pull this card up right now. Here it is.
There's another card that's Stink Drinker, too. That's the funny.
Yeah.
That's the funny part. Boom.
That card
Stink
is
Drinker
currently in
Bandit.
play. I did not make this up.
Prowl.
This is Dorito Crunch Bandit.
Yes.
When's the last time you have cast a card for its prowl cost?
I've never, ever cast a card ever with Prowl. I
You
didn't
have,
even know
you
it
have
was,
not lived.
I didn't even know it was a mechanic till today. Also, just so you know, there's another card called Stink Drinker Daredevil. It's red. As most Daredevil cards are. Oh, look at, he's got another Una's whatever.
That one enters with a counter on it.
Oh, that's spicy.
At least I think it does, right?
Whenever another
Yeah, it
creature,
does.
yep. Another rogue. Oh, look at that. They listened to me. I told them to use the dice.
All right, well, still no third land.
Yeah, and they're going to have 5 minutes after this clock here says turns, so...
Okay. He has an Ashiok in his hand.
An Ashiok? Nightmare Weaver?
Yeah.
I like it.
So he's not on exactly this list.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's playing Ashiok.
He also has an Unmoored Ego in his hand.
Yeah. That's probably all of his board cards.
Mm-hmm. Unmoored Ego, pretty good against Dredge.
Yeah. That's hot. I know. Thanks. I know I am. He just drew a
He just needs to start casting Loam just so he can dredge.
Well, he could cast. I think he just drew a Stinkweed Imp. He could just cast that.
I mean, sure, but I'd rather cast Loam.
But Stinkweed Imp blocks and kills something.
He already has one in play. He doesn't need more. I'd rather hold it to find a discard outlet. That way I can start dredging that way. He's going to attack. That's pretty bold.
I mean, that's a Stinkweed Imp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, blocks, kills something.
Yeah, but he just attacked with it.
Yeah, but if
So now it's not back on defense, and he can start getting in.
But then Phil's gonna make him discard.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's
that's
kind of
bad
awkward.
part here.
I don't know. He gets to get in here for how much?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4, 8.
Wait.
Well, you gotta read the text on Stink Drinker Bandit.
Oh.
How do you not know this modern staple?
Oh, when a rogue you control is not.
So no, this is 5. Assuming Daniel doesn't block.
With the Narcomoeba.
Yeah, this is 5 damage.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
It's 12 if there is no blocks.
I think I'm okay with having Daniel discard 3 to deal 12 damage to him.
I probably am too. Look at he's just gonna swing.
He's gonna leave the 1/1 back. That's fine because that one can actually die to the Narcomoeba. So swinging with the 2 that can't die to it.
Right.
Sure.
So he's gonna take
You're gonna take 4.
4 because of Stink Drinker. That's such a terrible name for a card.
Nah, that's great. If I go to a modern tournament and I get to tap 2 mana and say Prowl Stink Drinker Bandit and see my opponent's reaction, that was worth it.
All right, I want you to play this deck next time you play Modern. I will run the stream for you for 1 week so you can play this deck in Modern.
Is he running Notion Thief? I don't know. Probably
Is
not.
Notion Thief a rogue?
I would think so. That
Look
would
it
make
up.
sense. I'm not gonna look up Notion Thief and see if it's a rogue.
Why?
Who cares?
You can play Windfall and then play Notion Thief.
It is a human rogue,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah, so play Windfall and then play that in response, and then watch your
Oh,
opponent
there he
go,
is.
Oh no!
He prowled another Stink Drinker Bandit. Doesn't it enter with 2 counters?
It does 2
Oh,
counters.
hold on, let me make sure.
Can I yell at them from here?
No, probably not.
Oh, dang it. Zulaport, Cutthroat, or Gonti?
This deck plays 20 lands, by the way. So I don't know if you're casting 4 drops.
But Zulaport, Cutthroat is a rogue. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but why would you play that in this deck? Also, Conflagrate's going to destroy this board, by the way.
Needs more Splinter Twin? Yeah, unban Splinter Twin. Let's go. Wizards, what are you doing? You're supposed to unban that.
How many things can
Just for Dan.
he kill with Conflagrate right now? He can loam back 3 lands, and then cast Conflagrate for.
Cards in hand. Well, he can loam them.
Oh wait, he didn't dredge loam. He dredged the imp. Okay, he's got to take a turn to do that then.
Wait, why?
Well, he doesn't have a loam in his hand, I don't think. They're both in his yard, so he's got to wait.
Yes, you can cast it from the graveyard. You didn't know? No, he's gonna do it? Why?
For 2? He just really wants to get those cards out of his hand.
I guess? I don't know. If that land's not Dakmort Salvage, I don't really want to put it in the graveyard, to be honest.
Glint Sleeve Siphoner is a rogue.
Yeah, let me just play energy in a deck that doesn't play energy other than Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Wait, you know what else is a rogue? Rogue Refiner.
Rogue Refiner. Oh no.
Needed to be banned in Standard, so obviously too good for Modern, right?
Blue-black mid-range did too.
No.
That's true. No, yeah,
I thought they played something else.
No, they played Glint Sleeve and no other energy cards.
Nightveil Sprite? Yeah, but Nightveil Sprite's meh.
It's much worse than all the other rogues in this deck.
Yeah, I mean, Una's Blackguard.
You get to play Slitherblade. It's unblockable, and then it will always get buffed by
Also,
Stink Drinker Bandit.
Earwig Squad.
Yeah, how could you forget modern staple earwig squad?
Is that Prowl 4 though, or 3?
3.
Oh, okay.
And it's a 5/3 for 3, and you get to search their library for 3 cards and exile them. It's pretty good.
Still has not hit his third land yet.
He has an earwig squad in hand.
Oh, but he hasn't hit his third land to do it.
How is that card better than Slitherblade? I don't even know the text on that card. Can cast from graveyard?
Meh.
Well, wait. Is it literally just Slitherblade except it can cast from graveyard? Unblockable 2/1? Moraine River. That costs 3 mana. I'm not putting that in my deck.
Oh, that's from Fate Reforged.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Bad. Costs more mana.
This deck plays 20 lands, and its most expensive card costs 3 mana. I want my unblockable creature to cost 1 mana. Also, this attack is interesting because, yeah, I agree. It's a draft staple.
Yeah,
It's a very, very good card. I didn't play much of that format in draft, but I could see
All I
how
gotta
that card
say
would be very good.
is when I was reading that, for some reason, I was like, Fibblethip? Like, that's all I got out of that beginning part.
No.
Yeah, but they're bringing Fibblethip back.
Yeah, I know. The card's actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it's okay. We brewed up, like, on during our stream for the podcast, we brewed up a Fibblethip deck.
I mean, you don't play a Fibblethip deck. You just put Fibblethip in other decks.
Oh, no, like a Fibblethip commander deck, where Fibblethip is your commander.
You just put them in your library?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems very bad.
And then you play Polymorph.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then you just, like, hit, like, a Ulamog.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's just like the mono blue Baral deck, but with Fibblethip.
All right. So what are life totals? We're assuming these two were unblocked, right? Since they're still alive.
Yeah.
So this had to have been 5 again, right?
4.
4.
And then the other one was 3.
It's 3. Okay. So he's at 8.
I think. Remand it.
Got him.
Got him. There's actually a lot of rogues. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of rogues. It's probably safe to assume that there is a rogue in every set.
You know what? I'm surprised he's not playing Bitter Blossom, because that makes fairy rogues.
This is a budget Magic deck.
But Bitter Blossom makes.
If
rogues.
I wanted to play like full power, like max spending
I'd just play
money.
fairies.
Yeah, it's actually just fairies. But if I wanted to actually play rogues,
So that's what this deck is. This is budget fairies, essentially.
yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw the Pain land that he played turn 1.
Underground River?
Yeah.
It's not even that bad.
No, that is obvious. You played Dark Slick Shores instead,
Why?
which is a $20 card.
Why?
Why? Because it doesn't damage you. But it's like basically the same card.
But doesn't it tap?
It's a fast land.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I play Shivan Reefs in my deck in Storm.
Yeah, because you already have the fast land. This list isn't playing the fast land.
Oh, okay.
It can't produce colorless. That's correct. But this is not a deck that cares about that. If I was playing Blue-Black Eldrazi, you would be correct. Underground River would be better.
I wonder if they're on turns yet.
I don't know.
I kind of want to go check. I'm going to go check. I'll be back.
I think Daniel's just going to be dead.
Probably, but I'm just going to go check because I feel like it's been 5 minutes. God, this room's too small.
It is. Vapor Snag targeting Narcomoeba.
It's 5 total.
Are they in turns?
Like, as I walked out there, the timer went off.
Okay.
And they're like, we kind of figured, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of what the timer was.
Why is what turn 2? What?
I don't know. I guess like the timer had been going off longer than I thought maybe.
Oh, okay.
Because like I didn't put it to stop.
Daniel needs to, or Phil needs to put like one more damage into play,
Yeah.
and he's fine. He has a Latchkey Fairy in hand. What is that prowl for? Prowl's for 3. Yeah, you can't cast that. So
Did you get the fact that he vapor snagged a creature and then Daniel lost a life?
yeah, he went from 8 to 7.
Well, he's got a remand.
That's not good enough.
But he's got a remand.
He can attack for 3 now, and he needs to put 1 more damage into play to not draw.
Oh, okay, fair.
And I don't think he has 1 more damage because all of his prowl cards in hand cost 3. Because he cast that Vapor Snag.
Wait, why did he discard 2? He's only supposed to discard 1. Whenever a creature with a counter on it deals combat damage, they discard a card.
This is going to end in a draw, so it won't matter. How does Daniel win? He has to hit multiple Creeping Chills.
No, he has to hit.
Because
Like,
when it goes to him, it'll be turn 3.
Does Daniel have a land in hand?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
So
He has 1 card.
If he has a land, he has to hit.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
The card's not on this list, whatever it is.
Okay. It's a blue card.
Well, that's 1 more damage.
But he has to dredge 5 here, hit double Creeping Trill, triple Bloodghast. That already destroyed it. That also. Nope. That's a Nature's Claim. Why is Nature's Claim in? Well, he hit one of the Bloodghasts. Another Stinkweed Nip.
Faithless Looting.
Okay, so
he has a lot of looks at.
Okay, Loam. 3.
Dark Blast is very good in this
4,
matchup.
5. Okay.
He can hit a
Dredge,
Conflag and Loam
5,
next turn. That's true.
1.
I don't know if it's enough damage, is it?
2.
3, 6. Yeah, that would be enough damage.
3. He needed to take Loam back. Because he doesn't have a land. Because he needs to trigger these Bloodghast somehow.
They wouldn't have haste, but yeah,
Wait,
it would help.
It's if you were less than 10 life, right?
No, it's if your opponent.
Oh, lame. Yeah. Well, that doesn't have a trigger because you didn't play a land.
He's just separating his piles.
Well, I don't know, because, like, before he would, like, put it there. I'm confused as to which one is his deck and which one's his exile right now.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't be putting your cards face down like that.
That pop was really loud. Did you, like, smack your mic? Okay, that's
Not on purpose.
Yeah, but I was just like, what was that? I thought you, like, got nailed in the face with your mic or something. Ugh. I like how this chat is all just Dan. No one else.
Let's go, Dan.
Yeah, there's like 3 Dans here right now. Didn't he flashback looting? No, he cast it from hand.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, land trigger.
Now he's at 3. Didn't he just, like, kill himself by doing that? He just fetched, right?
Yeah.
That's what just happened?
Yeah, his deck is really thin.
There are 3 power of flying creatures on the opposing side of the board.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this. Hopefully Daniel will watch these and take our... it's pretty harsh. My advice, anyway, has been pretty harsh. And take that into consideration. My biggest gripe is the fact that your exile is face down, and the only card that actually specifies that your exile needs to be face down is Bomat Courier.
Yeah. Well, no, there are definitely other ones. Hideaway.
Well, like I'm saying, like
Um,
exile. Like
I
where
mean,
when Beaumont Courier dies, that card stays exiled
I
face
mean,
down.
sure, but it's as exiled as Hideaway is.
Right,
It's
but
the same
you
thing.
physically cannot like look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you exile, what? Wait, I'm confused.
He's just saying no. There's a lantern control card. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you're able to see that card.
Pixis.
Fixes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one that does it face down. Also.
Yes. But also like with that, like people are looking at it. Typically.
No.
Typically.
Well, if there's lantern in
With
play.
lantern, yes, but like, yeah, Beaumont Courier specifies that like.
Well, you
Same
can't
thing.
you can't see it, but you can see it if there's lantern in play.
Correct. That's what I was getting
I mean,
at. Not like
you can't pick it up and look at it, but
Right.
you saw it get flipped over.
right. Which I don't even know what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on. Did he just attack with those amalgams that somehow came into play with haste?
He attacked him.
Oh wait, no.
One
Those
from
those
the
were
last
those were
turn.
in play before. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So he took 3
Yep.
because he blocked there.
And
Uh,
I think this is game.
Unless I
It's
have
turn 4.
everything wrong. This is turn 4. Daniel cannot do 13 damage, and Phil has 3 damage in the air, and Daniel's at 3.
Yep.
I could have life totals wrong because I've just kind of been tracking it from here without being next to the game.
Right. Disadvantage of not having me here, out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hopefully they can finish this game soon, so I could tear this stuff down and go home and sleep. 'Cause I'm tired. To be honest, I don't know what's going on. Like maybe he's at 4 and not 3 or something, or
If that's the case, this is a really rough spot for Phil because he was very close.
yeah. Relic. Hopefully draw a card, maybe. Hopefully draw like the win.
Pop relic, draw into. I have no idea what. Yeah, he's got nothing here. He can't. Yeah, he can't find any extra damage. Assuming that 3 is not the correct life total, which if he's taking this long, then I've got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is turn 4, not 3, like they've got it written on the dice there.
Right. What are they thinking about?
I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta think. You know? Sometimes Magic just really makes you think. Or I think they've realized that they've drawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it would have gone to his turn 5. There's no way he's dealing 13 damage when Phil has 2 blockers.
Yeah.
Actually, no. He can conflagrate and kill both blockers.
He has no graveyard.
Oh, yeah, there was a relic.
Yeah. He popped the relic to draw a card to hope.
Yeah.
Answer.
So, yeah, there was actually no way for it
Yeah,
to
no.
happen then.
He's like, you have to draw if you draw conflagrate off the top.
Wait. Can't he just, like, actually hard cast conflagrate? If he drew it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be enough?
Yeah.
Red XX, how many lands did he have in play?
4.
4?
No.
That wouldn't be enough. He needs to kill both blockers. Yeah.
No.
Doesn't he? There's
What's Golgari Thug? A 2/1 or a 1/1?
a 1/1.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,